under 111 na sa nurses for mu wie etena fie yenya adwuma nye abanim postu ye no eto obetwa because wo wie ye na breaking kind adwuma eba abanya bandan eno se me kwa kosi chip compound so entimi recruit the number of nurses here district hospital betima ye den afa because if a chip compound ebefa 4 nurses here a district hospital ebetima employ baako ebia betima employ ebe 150 nurses at a go. Yes.
And according to Kwame Bafo Abronyano, Mahama should rather focus on agenda 111 Akuffo now o start to say osia when we know Mahama should focus on that now on jai sad cheap compounds now obi no
under 111 na sa nurses for mu wie etena fie yenya adwuma nye abanim postu ye no eto obetwa because wo wie ye na breaking kind adwuma eba abanya bandan eno se me kwa kosi chip compound so entimi recruit the number of nurses here district hospital betima ye den afa because if a chip compound ebefa 4 nurses here a district hospital ebetima employ baako ebia betima employ ebe 150 nurses at a go. Yes, because they will run a shift.
You see, ever since Mahama has sent this throne to become a president of in this country, Abronye has been on his neck, bashing him out day in and day out.
At the procurement department, our Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Okuja Tabrakwa company Okuja Tabrakwa share as a shadow director. Na aduma company ni beye nyina no sika no ba ne ho directory as a foreign affairs minister no or hide behind the company ama omo dia execute all project Ministry of Foreign Affairs na mom sika no be ba ne ho.
And you see, as a reasonable person, Obe catch Rosie, you were in government for 8 years. Went to me and building any hospitals. Went to me and building hospital back went to me and building. And now Abayaba in 8 years, less than a year, no more catch Mahama said he should focus on Akuffo project, no now on that cheap compounds are all started sales, you know.
Chip compound so entimi recruit the number of nurses here district hospital betima ye den afa because if a chip compound ebefa 4 nurses here a district hospital ebetima employ baako ebia betima employ ebe 150 nurses at a go. Yes, because they will run a shift into $10 billion now. Bank of Ghana abu akonta abeka o mine ka hono ye pese hu se project ban ni project ban na komu because say ye Ghana fo ayetua to no de ne ye friend accountability ne ye very vital at this moment of discussion because this time there ye NDC there mo question say ade na kwan we ye na contractor free site ade na brekum sampa kwan ye na contractor free site enne amanfo enye dede bi because omu party na aye den aba nti omu party bana so omu abandon road is okay but the minor sem ne ye kan ye na ye num bi ye de pressure to na nado so say opo there are some major roads in the country as so ye eno no your man chechire na ye num bi as MPP ye say ye de dwun o man ye kan ye wonso ye NDC nia o man chechire ne bi ni say wo so ba ka kire president Mahama say sa roads na Addo start ye obe complete.
Cheap compounds, no, and fat nurses be brave, and only few nurses be pena. This cheap compound that Mahama you know, a bit mafa. So you should ask yourself, say, so now 8 years in office, how many hospitals did you build? How many hospitals are mutimi completely? Yeah, those abandoned hospitals are Mahama, AC Sevilla Hospital, a ferry hospital. Ni nano, Mahama Jai, yeah. In 8 years, more to me completely. In less than 1 year, no, who attack president say he shouldn't focus on cheap compounds, but he rather no Fado project or yeah, you know, he should focus on it.
The 111 now. Some necessary for movie etna fear ye nya duma nya abaning postu ye no eto obetwa because we ye na breaking kind aduma eba abanya bandan e no se me kwa kosi cheap compound so antimi recruit the number of nurses here district hospital betima ye den afa
Akuffo Addo, how many hospitals na Akuffo Addo timi build here? These are the kind of questions you should be asking yourself. But rather, no, don't try to say, attack President Jimmy. You see, statistically, according to Nursing and Midwifery Council of Ghana, it is estimated that to 45 to 55,000 nurses and a complete nursing training. Nurses na a complete nursing training from 2020 to 2024. What if you? So when Jimmy ya, and then I'm more buy and when to me I am building hospitals, I employ those nurses. Those nurses, no, they tell when to me I employ woman. Mobile in government, how many nurses na more to employ woman? And now you are saying, say, a bina about 8 years, no, you should focus on agenda 111 now, more 8 years more into mine, yeah, more when Jimmy. I don't think any sensible person would say is this. Because Abronya they say Jimmy na. You are there saying say Mahama should focus on agenda 111. Because I need to me offer more nurses. So in 8 years, how many nurses did you employ? And nipa he and I'm far won't call nurse for he and I'm me far where you. These are the figures that are with me coming out with it. You see, for 2022, Nursing and Midwifery Council, 10,136 nurses and we're passing one license exams. Nipa 10,136 and a passing one midwife licensure exams. And how many of them are what me in 2022? These are the figures I tell what me by a metina radio so Jimmy politics and to say my buying a power until will be defend you. Now, if person is not performing, you have to criticize him, but not to the extent say only pane my and not buy and chair. And now, you are trying to vindicate your party, your political party. Now, what fairly, you know, you have to brush them wholly. Now, who tainted someone's image? Are you okay? And 2023, the Minister for Health stated that over 15,000 nurses and midwifery students were awaiting their final licensure exams. The actual number who passed and were licensed that year is estimated to be similar to or higher than 2022. So if 2022 nipa 10,136 and a pass year, it is saying say 2023 no this 10,136 no it is higher than this 2022 or similar. So if a similar there and it is a bang the same thing a bang no and I say a broso. You see, if the government is not performing now, we will voice out and say not to the extent that the government is forcing and you will be somewhere trying to create the impression say abana ebayan on your shame. Meanwhile, your government was in power for 8 years. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't build any hospital. Come out and explain or come out and say how many hospitals under Akuffo Addo government and I'm me building a fully funded, furnished, everything. I'm starting say juma zero. More say Ghana for Jimmy. You see, gone are the days are obian in politics. We don't know anything about politics. It is a more babo and tina mo bekasa. Assembly be PF manu biana moka. Now obia everyone is enlightened. Obia ako school. One course she crown like you have completed SHS. So you can't come out and deceive the ordinary Ghanaians again. It is not going to happen. Subscribe to the channel Violence Academy and let's keep the fire blazing. Peace out.